Hey guys, my name is Shivij and welcome to my channel TechNaut. So guys, in today's video, I'll be telling you about the best smartphones which you could get under rupees 30,000. And why did I choose 30,000 as the price range? Because many people and most of the people buy their smartphones under this price range. So guys, as you know that people have smartphones of different companies and some people do not want to shift to some other company because they're used to that company's smartphone. So what I've done for this video is that I have researched out the best smartphone of that company under rupees 30,000. So the companies which I've chosen for smartphones under 30,000 are Samsung, Oppo, Vivo, Xiaomi, IQOO, Realme and OnePlus. So I'll be telling you the best smartphones under 30,000 which all these companies offer us. And one thing which I had kept in mind while I was researching for these smartphones under 30,000 was that all these smartphones should be 5G smartphones. And I'll be also telling you that which smartphone is best for gaming or which smartphone has the best camera and which smartphone is best in performance out of all these smartphones under 30,000. So guys, the first smartphone which I'm gonna talk about is a Samsung smartphone. So it is the Samsung Galaxy M42 5G. So this smartphone is quite a basic smartphone and you can do all your basic work very easily on this smartphone. It has a decent camera, it has a decent performance. And now if we talk about the specifications of this smartphone, so it has the processor Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G. And then if we talk about the battery capacity, so the battery capacity is 5000 mAh. Which means that if you are a normal smartphone user, so it can give you a battery backup up to 2 days. And then if we talk about the operating system, so the operating system is Android 11. And then if we talk about the storage, so the storage is 128 GB. And then if we talk about the RAM, so it is available in two options which are 6 GB RAM and 8 GB RAM. And then if we talk about the display, so the display is 6.6 inch Super AMOLED display. So if we talk about the rear camera, so we have a 48 megapixel primary lens plus 8 megapixel ultra wide lens plus 5 megapixel depth lens and a 5 megapixel macro lens. And then if we talk about the front camera, so we have a 20 megapixel lens. So all these cameras click great photos, decent photos and also record great videos. And then if we talk about colors, so it is available in two colors which are Prism.black and Prism.grey. And then if we talk about the weight, so the weight is high which is 193 grams. And then if we talk about some other features, so you don't need to worry about security because it has the Alt Z feature with quick switch. And then it also gives you the secure folder. And then it also has Samsung Pay. And as you saw that it has a great camera, so it will click great photos and videos. And it also has Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G which is a great processor. So the starting price of Samsung Galaxy M42 5G is rupees 21,999 and it is the cheapest in all of the smartphones under this list. Guys, I've also made a full detailed video on Samsung Galaxy M42 5G. So if you want to watch that video, you can click the link above. So guys, now moving on to the next smartphone which is an Oppo smartphone and this is the Oppo F19 Pro Plus 5G. So this smartphone is a decent package smartphone because this smartphone has a great processor, a great camera and it also has great battery capacity. And the main highlight of the smartphone is its camera. So now if we talk about the specifications of this smartphone, so it has the processor MediaTek Dimensity 800U which is a mid-range smartphone processor and it works great. And then if we talk about the battery capacity, so the battery capacity is 4300 mAh. And then if we talk about the operating system, so the operating system is Android 11. So if we talk about the storage and RAM, so there is just one variant available which is the 8 GB RAM plus 128 GB storage. And then if we talk about the display, so the display is 6.43 inch FHD plus Super AMOLED display. And then if we talk about the camera and the front camera, so the rear camera is 48 megapixel primary lens plus 8 megapixel ultra wide lens plus 2 megapixel depth lens and 2 megapixel macro lens. And then if we talk about the front camera, so the front camera is 16 megapixel lens. So as I told you that the main highlight of this smartphone is its camera. So it has the AI highlight portrait video feature in it which makes the videos look more brighter and more vibrant. And this smartphone also records great videos in night. And then if we talk about the color, so it is available in two colors which are fluid black and space silver. and the weight is 172 gram, which is very light. And then if we talk about some other features, so it has the AI highlight portrait video feature, which I told you before, and then it can also click great night selfies. And then we also have 50-watt fast charging and smart 5G. So all in all, this smartphone is very great and it is a decent package smartphone from Oppo. So the starting price of this smartphone is rupees 25,990. And if you want to watch the detailed video of this Oppo F19 Pro plus 5G, so I've also made a video on it, so you can click the link above. And then the most interesting camera in this list, which is the Vivo V21 5G. And this smartphone is the best camera smartphone under this list, and it has a great selfie camera and I'm totally impressed by it. So if we talk about the specifications, so it has the MediaTek Dimensity 800U, which I told you before that it is a mid-range processor and it works great. And then if we talk about the battery capacity, so the battery capacity is 4000 mAh, and then the operating system is Android 11. And then if we talk about the storage, so we have two options, which are 128GB and 256GB, and the RAM is 8GB. And then if we talk about the display, so the display is 6.4-inch Full HD AMOLED display with a 90Hz refresh rate. And then this smartphone has a triple rear camera in which we have a 64 megapixel primary lens, an 8 megapixel ultra wide lens and a 2 megapixel macro lens. And then if we talk about the main highlight of the camera, which is the selfie camera or the front camera, so it has a 44 megapixel OIS lens. So this is the first smartphone with a 44 megapixel OIS camera. Yes, HTC had this camera before, but it was a 5 megapixel camera. So this smartphone clicks great selfies, and I'm telling you that this smartphone has a better selfie camera than we have in iPhone 12. This smartphone makes the selfies look more brighter and more vibrant. And then if we talk about the colors which are available, so the first is Arctic White, the second is Dusk Blue, and the third is Sunset Dazzle. And then the weight is 177 gram, which means the smartphone is very light. And then if we talk about some other very cool features, which are that it has 33-watt fast charging, and then it has a dual view video option in camera, and then it also has night selfie video, and then it also has night selfie feature, which I told you before. And this smartphone has a 7.29mm ultra slim design. So if you want a totally camera centric smartphone under 30,000, so you can surely go for Vivo V21 5G. So the starting price of Vivo V21 5G is rupees 29,990. And now moving on to the next smartphone, which is a new smartphone from Xiaomi under this price range, which is the Mi 11X 5G. And it is a great smartphone because it is best in everything, because it has everything. It has a great performance because it has the processor Qualcomm Snapdragon 870 5G. And this processor is specifically made for mid-range smartphones, and it is one of the best processors which you could get under this budget. And then if we talk about the battery capacity, so the battery capacity is 4520 mAh and the operating system is Android 11. And then if we talk about the storage, so it is 128GB and you get two options in RAM, which are 6GB and 8GB. And then if we talk about the display, so it has a 6.67-inch AMOLED 120Hz display. And then if we talk about the rear camera, so it is 48 megapixel primary lens plus 8 megapixel ultra wide lens and a 5 megapixel macro lens. And then if we talk about the front camera, so the front camera is 20 megapixel. And then this smartphone is available in three good looking colors, which are Celestial Silver, Cosmic Black and Lunar White. And then if we talk about the weight, so this smartphone is heavy and its weight is 196 grams. And then if we talk about some other features in this smartphone, it has Dolby Atmos support, it has clone mode and vlog mode in the camera, and it has 33-watt fast charging. So this smartphone is best in everything because it has a great processor and also a great camera and also great battery capacity. So the starting price of Mi 11X 5G is rupees 27,999. And now moving on to the next smartphone, which is specifically made for all the gamers who are watching this video, which is the IQOO 7 5G. And this smartphone is the best in gaming under this list. Like, this smartphone has so many features which will make the performance of the smartphone top level. So this smartphone has the processor Qualcomm Snapdragon 870 5G. It has battery capacity 4400 mAh And then it has the operating system Android 11, obviously. And then if we talk about the storage, so the storage is available in two options, which are 128 GB and also 256 GB. And then the RAM is also available in two options, which are 8 GB and 12 GB. So the 12 GB RAM makes it good for the gamers. And then if we talk about the display, so the display is 6.6 inch 120Hz Super AMOLED display. And then if we talk about the rear camera, so the rear camera is 48 megapixel OIS lens plus 13 megapixel ultra wide lens and a 2 megapixel macro lens. And then if we talk about the front camera, so the front camera is 16 megapixel lens. And then if we talk about the colors of the smartphone, so it is available in two colors, which are Storm Black and Solid Ice Blue. This smartphone is heavy and its weight is 196 grams. This smartphone is a dual chip smartphone because first of all it has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 875G processor, and then it also has a display chip in it. And then if we talk about some other very cool features, so this smartphone has the 6000 mm² liquid cooling system, which will keep your phone cool while gaming. And then it also has a very great feature which I like the most, which is the extended RAM. So you can change your RAM from 8 GB to 11 GB or 12 GB to 15 GB. And how it is done, that it will take some storage from the main storage which you have. It supports 66 watt fast charging, which is very great. So I'll say that this smartphone is totally a gaming centric smartphone, and all those people who think that gaming smartphones are very expensive, so here you have a gaming smartphone under rupees 30,000. So if I talk about the starting price of IQOO 7 5G, so it is rupees 31,990. I know it is a little higher than 30,000, but you know there are always offers on Amazon and Flipkart, and definitely you can get this smartphone for under 30,000. And now moving to the best in performance smartphone, which is a Realme smartphone, and that is the all new Realme X7 Max 5G. And why am I saying that it has the best performance? Because it has the processor MediaTek Dimensity 1200 5G. And this is the best processor which you could get in a smartphone under rupees 30,000. And this is India's first smartphone with this processor. And then if we talk about the battery capacity, so the battery capacity is 4500 mAh and it has Android 11. And then it has two options in its storage, which are 128 GB and 256 GB. And there are also two options in the RAM, which are 8 GB and 12 GB. And then if I talk about the display, so the display is 6.43 inch 120Hz Super AMOLED display. And then if I talk about the rear camera, so it has a Sony triple AI camera, in which we have a 64 megapixel primary lens, an 8 megapixel ultra wide lens and a 2 megapixel macro lens. And then if we talk about the front camera, so we have a 16 megapixel lens. And this smartphone is available in three colors, which are Asteroid Black, Mercury Silver and Milky Way. And this smartphone is very light, the weight is 179 grams. And then if I talk about some very other cool features, which are that it has 50 watt super dart charging, it has Dolby Atmos, it has high resolution, it has smart 5G, it has super nightscape selfie nits camera, and it has a stainless steel vapor cooling system and portrait bokeh in its camera. So if you want top level performance, so you have to go for Realme X7 Max 5G. So the starting price of Realme X7 Max 5G is rupees 26,999. And now moving to the last smartphone under this list, which is a OnePlus smartphone, and it is the all new OnePlus Nord CE 5G. So this smartphone is a basic smartphone. You can do all your basic things in this smartphone. It is same as Samsung Galaxy M42 5G. Because it has the same processor, which is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G. It has 4500 mAh battery capacity. It has Android 11. And then you have two options in storage, which are 128 GB and 256 GB. And then you have three options in RAM, which are 6 GB, 8 GB and 12 GB. And then if we talk about display, so the display is 6.43 inch 90Hz Super AMOLED display. And then if we talk about the camera and the front camera, so the cameras both are really good and they click great photos and record great videos. The rear camera is a 64 megapixel primary lens plus 8 megapixel ultra wide lens and a 2 megapixel macro lens. And then if we talk about the front camera, so the front camera is a 16 megapixel lens. And then this smartphone is available in three colors, which are charcoal ink, blue void and silver ray. And this smartphone is very light, which is just 170 grams, and this is the lightest smartphone under this list. And then if we talk about some other features, so it has 4K video at 30 FPS, it has Alexa built in, and it also supports fast charging. So it can go from 0% to 70% charging in just 30 minutes. So guys, this OnePlus Nord CE 5G is a basic smartphone. You can do all your basic things on this smartphone. So the starting price of this smartphone is rupees 24,999. So guys, this was all for today's video. So in this video, I told you about the best smartphones under 30,000 of all the different companies. So I hope that this would have made your work easier. And share this video to your friends and family members who want to buy a smartphone under rupees 30,000. The links of all the videos have been given in the description. So if you want to buy the smartphone, you can go in the description and click on the link and you can buy those smartphones from there. So guys, if you like the video, please drop a like and also subscribe to the channel if you are new, and also press the bell icon so that you don't miss any latest updates about my upcoming videos. Thank you.